નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Standard 8, Subject Science, Chapter 15, Some Natural Phenomena. Dear students, today we'll discuss about the transfer of charge. So you know that there are two types of charges, positive charges and negative charges, and these charges are created by rubbing the objects. So you can make a charge. And this also you know that flow of electrons or flow of charges are called as a electric current. And how these charges can be transferred. Let us discuss by an activity. So what you have to do, take a empty jam bottle. Okay, bottle you have to take and a piece of cardboard slightly bigger than the mouth of the bottle. So what you have to take, first of all you have to take a jam bottle, and then you have to place it the cardboard okay on that, and then what you have to do, pierce a hole, make a hole or insert a hole in the cardboard and insert a metal clip, small metal clip you have to place it, and now open the paper clip. You have to make it like this so that you can cut the two strips of aluminum and hang these aluminum foil strips and insert the paper clip. And see here, these are the steps you have to follow it. Here's a hole in the cardboard. Now open the paper clip, cut two strips of aluminum foil, insert the paper clip and charge the refill and touch it. So that is in this way. So what you have to do, this way arrangement. So that is given in the textbook. So these arrangements you have to make it in this type of arrangement. Okay. See that here bottle, and this is the cardboard and paper clip, and here aluminum foil. So like this, you have to go for the arrangement of this. And what you will find, observation one. Observation, the strips acquired. So whenever you are now you are refilling, you will charge a refill by rubbing the object. Then you will bring nearby the strips. The strips acquire same charge from the charge refill and repel each other. So you will see that the aluminum foil move away from each other. They become wide open. They move away. See, conclusion is what? Electric charge can be transferred, a charged object to the uncharged or another object, so through the metal conductor. So this activity says that you can transfer the charge. Okay. Now the aluminum foil strips receive the same charge from the charge refill through the paper clip. Remember that is also you are knowing that metals are good conductors. So that is why these charges flow through the aluminum foil. The strips carrying the same charges repel each other. So you know that whenever the charges are similar, that will repel each other. So such a device, what device you have done, that is used to test whether the object is carrying charges or not. So this device is called as an electroscope. So dear students, here the definition will be there. What do you mean by electroscope? A device or an instrument is used to detect the presence of the charge. So that is called as an electroscope. Okay. Thus we find the electrical charge can be transferred from the charged object. So can be transferred from the charged object. Now touch the other end of the clip gently with the hand. You will find a change. So whenever you will touch the charged object or the foil strip, they come back to their original state. So that they will come to, means they will lose their chargeness. They will come to the original state. So repeat the activities, charging of the foil strips and touching the paper clip. So every time you will find that the foil strips collapse. The collapse means here loses its power as soon as when you touch the paper clip with the hand. So why does it happen? The question arises here, why it happens like that? Because the reason is that the foil strips lose charge. Because of that, the charge what that flows to the earth through the bodies. You know that our body is also a good conductor. Through that will come to us and that will reach us to the earth. So we say that the foil strips are discharged. So foil strips are means away from the charge, discharge. So now this also at home also you are this process you will see the process of transferring a charge. See here, earthing you are seeing the process of transferring a charge of a charged object to the earth. So that is called as a earthing. So whenever any excess current flows in our the electric circuit, so that is a arrangement of earthing. The wire is that through the wire that flows to the earth. So it can prevent the accident. So this is earthing you are saying. So earthing is provided in the buildings to protect us from the electrical shocks due to the any leakage of the electric current. So any leakage of current from this we can be protected from this, from the earthing. Now we'll discuss about the story of lightning. So lightning, you know, the streak of the light occurs due to the electric charge between the clouds. So how it happens? You know that here during the development of the thunderstorm. Thunderstorm means what you are saying. Along with the light here will be waves of wind waves or rain and storms. So like this and we are knowing the streak of light. So air currents, what will happen? You know that whenever rain comes, at the same times, hails or what you are saying, ice balls are falling. So strong winds is moving, and lightning also. This thunderstorm you are saying, the air currents move upward. So what will happen those times? Air currents or air waves moves upward while the water droplets move downwards. So this is the arrangement, or this is the what you are saying, the disturbance takes place in the air. So air pressure will be moves upwards or air waves and the water droplets comes downwards. These vigorous movements, vigorous means what? Fast movements, vigorous, badly behaving like this. These vigorous movements cause separation of the charges. So charges are separating by a process not yet completely understood. Even scientists nowadays also some here what ways it happens, how it happens, still it is under discussion only. So means that scientists now they have their opinion is like that the positive charges collect near the upper edges of the clouds, and the negative charges accumulate near the lower charges. So like this I will show in the figures. See here upper charges and negative charges here, and again positive charges. So means by a process not yet completely understood, the positive charges collect near the upper edges of the clouds, the negative charges will be accumulated near the lower edges, and there is accumulation of positive charges near the ground also. Again, see positive, negative, and again positive charges near the ground. So when the magnitude of the accumulated charges becomes very large, so these charges are go on accumulating. So then you know that air is a bad conductor. But due to this situation, see how charges, whenever charges are so much accumulated, the air which is normally a poor conductor of electricity is lost their poor conductivity but becoming a conductor. No longer able to resist their flow, so that is why it becomes a conductor now. So negative and positive charges meet and producing a band of light. Band of means the streaks of light and produces the sound. Okay. So this is the way lightning, thunderstorm we are saying. We see the streaks of lightning, and this process, the process is called as electric discharge. So what you are doing? The electric discharge. And this process of electric discharge can occur between the two or more clouds or between the clouds and the earth. So whenever two or more clouds, say lightning occurs due to the electric charge between the two or more clouds or between the clouds, when the positive and negative will meet there, so that it produces the streak of light and also produces the sound. Today we need, for this type of lightning, and here it is given, today we need not get frightened by lightning like ancestors do. So you know that ancestors are afraid of the lightning. And we are so afraid, but here given not necessary to afraid it, because these are the natural phenomena. And scientists are trying hard to improve this understanding. However, lightning strike could, but not afraid means here we have to take the precaution also. Lightning strike could destroy the life as well as poverty, but it is therefore necessary to take the measures. So you have to take the precautions, but afraiding not essential. See, sometimes in the olden days, ancient time, they were afraid this is the God has given punishment or it is a curse. So like this, in this way, sentimental not to be. These are the natural phenomena. So that is why therefore necessary to take the measures to protect ourselves. So we have to go for protection, how to protect it those time and how we must be safe from that time. So these are the things we should know it. So this is about the today's discussion about the transfer of charge and as well as the story of lightning. So transfer of charge means you know that the charges, how they are producing and how that will be transferred. So that activity we have discussed also. So this way, you know that's good from the good conductor. So there also clouding will dash positive and negative charges, and then they will make a produces a sound through the air media, because this accumulation of the charges, so through the air that passes to the earth. So this all you learn. One air conductor is a bad conductor, so that will work as a conductor those times. And the story of lightning also, this lightning and here how it occurs and how it passes. So this also you learn. And electroscope also you learn. So that will detect the presence of the charge. And earthing also you learn, the process of transferring the charge. So these are the points, you have to go through it and read also. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you for joining us.